And good morning, everyone. Another beautiful day in the world of Terra Luna Classic. Have you seen their charts? Of course you have. I know you have. So let's get right into it. Wow, check that out. Check that out. Another all-time high set. Recently, today, maybe it was last night, I'm not sure. But check it out. So I put a line. Are we going to break through that? We're getting a little bit of resistance 2 days in a row. But man, look at the volumes. This is what I'm saying. We need interest in this thing. We need a catalyst, and we need more people just talking about it, sharing videos, and it's out there. Terra Luna Classic is trending like everywhere. And good old Bitcoin took a dump, and it didn't even affect Terra Luna Classic early. It's unreal. It's unreal. Of course, yesterday was the interest rate numbers coming out, like 0.75, and today in Canada, they're talking about what they want to do too. So that kind of hit the markets, like a little bit of a gut punch, the usual. We're used to it now, but it didn't seem to affect Terra Luna Classic at all. So here we go again. So what's going to happen? We have really nice volume. I gotta say, I like volume, strong volume. And look at that. Look, it's like double what it was just over here. Double, and still climbing. Well, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. This is great. This is more like just hold on, see where we go with this. Also, you have a plan. Are you one of the lucky ones who bought the bottom? I'm not. I bought in higher, like a lot of people did, so I gotta wait it out. And I got no problem with that. But if you have you should have a plan, and I'm sure a lot of you do. Okay, don't wait for somebody to tell you when to sell, because at that point it'd be too late probably. So just have a plan on when you want to take profits. It's wise advice, and yeah, this is just fantastic. I don't know what to say. There's, so like hold my breath, just kind of wait and see. And, I do have a theory that if Bitcoin, Ethereum starts to pump up, a lot of things are going to pump up, including this one big time. So maybe. I don't want to say for sure. Because if a lot of people start taking profits, and the other thing, it'll turn around. But we'll have to just kind of wait and see. And yeah, so also a catalyst. We need more catalysts coming out. We need more good news. But the big thing is, to me, is a lot more people are talking about it. A lot more people are making videos about Terra Luna Classic, and heavy hitters, like people who have like tons of subscribers on YouTube, are making videos, and they're, people are finding out about it. Anybody who loves crypto, if you don't, like, there's over 20,000 cryptocurrencies out there, and the only way to find out about them, really, other than scrolling through CoinMarketCap one crypto at a time and eyeballing chart after chart, you're going to probably pick up on new cryptos by hearing about them, somebody tweeting about them, mentioning on Facebook, YouTube videos about them, and then you do your own research, dig into it, check out their white paper, try to see if they're trustable, or are they going to be a pump and dump? What's the deal with them? And then, you make up your mind. So, but the point is that more people are sharing videos, more people are talking about crypto, and it's starting to get popular again. The big crypto depression, the past 7-8 months, people have been kind of depressed about it, kind of down, but we're starting to feel like a bottom is either here or in the markets in general, or soon to come. So people are starting to feel a little bit better and starting to, open up the old wallet and buy crypto again, and stocks too. So we'll see. Terra Luna Classic definitely, is on everybody's radar, and I'm happy to be part of it because I do hold this thing, and I'm hoping it goes up. I'm nowhere near my break even, to be honest. But hey, a turnaround is a good position to be into. So what are your plans? What do you plan on doing? Did you FOMO in? Are you dollar cost averaging in on the up? Are you one of the people who bought in low and have taken some profits? Nice. If you have. I'm hodling. Obviously, there's no sense in me in selling out. Even if it falls back in, I don't care, because I'm just going to wait it out. With crypto, it's a patience game. I think, especially if you have to get into good projects. This year, it was a risky project for me to get into, but I got into anyway, knowing that it was a risky one. And look at where it is now. So we'll see what happens. And this has been going on for days, since mid-August. Yeah, well, the last week of August. So a couple weeks. Two good solid weeks for sure. And it's still running up. The volumes, the green volumes tell me a lot. Like that's where I feel more confident. Like I said, Bitcoin has pulled back in. A lot of things pulled back in just because of yesterday's interest rate news, right? And inflation. That stuff does affect the markets, crypto markets and stock markets. But today's a new day. I see a lot of things kind of eking their way up. Not out of it yet, and it's always a good sign. So I'm just feeling good about this. I love, it's just been so many months where things have been so low, so down, and kind of boring, Now it's like exciting. It's like I just want to just sit back and enjoy the ride, just see where's this thing gonna go tomorrow. And I wake up and I'm shocked. Like I'm just shocked. So like I said, we can get through this resistance point here, and good, make another all-time high. Like I was saying before, this area up here, if we decide that, when Terra Luna became Terra Luna Classic, this would have been right around here, end of May-ish, and going forward, these are the new all-time highs. So we forget about the past. The new all-time highs are here, and above there's no resistance. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I like that. So that's why I say I get up in the morning like a little kid at Christmas, go check out where Terra Luna Classic is. And it's just exciting. And with a lot of other people talking about it, well, it's fun. This is the name of the game. Like I said, this is a riskier trade. I put a small amount of money in. I did some videos on it, like when I bought in way back over here. I've kind of fretting about them. I could do an update video actually to show you how much money I've lost so far on this trade, because I bought in higher. Not that I care, because I'm holding this long, and it was kind of interesting. So I should probably do an update video. Should I? I don't know. I have to update my memory too. How much did I spend and how much is it worth now? But I'm kind of far away from breaking even. So, do you really want to watch that? If you do, let me know in the comments and I'll make one. But anyway, yeah, I love this chart. I love it. I don't have much else to say. Subscribe to my channel, hit that like, hit that bell to be notified when my next video comes out, because it's starting to get interesting. Yeah. And you know what? If you like Terra Luna Classic, hit that share. And not just my video, all the YouTubers that you watch in Terra Luna Classic, hit the share button. I'm telling you, sharing videos is very powerful. If they're projects you believe in, you think they're trustworthy, share them. If not, don't share them. But that's how we get the word out. And more people know about crypto, the faster it's gonna just take over the world, so to speak. Bitcoin did not happen overnight. Bitcoin's been around for what? Oh gosh, over a decade, and it did not get popular for years and years. People were calling it scam, a Ponzi, everything, and now it's wrapped into products on the stock market. The stock market, who would have known, hey? But it took years. This is new. After a decade, this is new for Bitcoin. So when we talk about crypto, altcoins, which there's over 20,000 of these things out there. You got to make certain ones stand out if they're your favorites. So what do? You hit the share button. That's it. And if you're a bigger YouTube channel that's into crypto and just happen to be watching my videos, please tell your viewers the same thing as I do. I'm in it for the crypto. The YouTube ad revenue, it pays, to be honest, it pays peanuts. Okay. So obviously I'm not in it for that, but I love cryptocurrency. I'm fascinated by it. I'm obsessed with it. It's all I think about, really, day in, day out. I just love it. And yeah, so please hit the share, Share it. That's how it's going to get out. If nobody knows about your favorite crypto, believe me, nobody's going to get into it or talk about it. So if it could be a very good project and it might not ever take off because people just don't know about it. Simple as that. So, all right, guys, I rattled on enough. This is not financial advice. Remember, do your own research for doing anything, getting into any crypto or stock, and have a plan. Have a plan when to take profits and when to buy, when to sell. Just have a plan. And right now we have a lot of downtime. It's time to learn how to trade. If you don't know how to trade stock, and I mean really, you don't know how to trade stock, learn to trade. There's a lot of videos on how to day trade, how to swing trade, and learn the rules of the game there. And then a lot of that can be applied to cryptocurrency trading, a lot of it, because it's a lot of the same people trading both. So you get some really heavy hitters in stock market world trading cryptocurrency. You have some heavy competition. Those guys know when to get in, when to get out, and they're not going to tell you what they plan on doing. Got it? So you got to kind of learn how to think like them and try to be ahead of them. Hard to do. Easier said than done, but it's better to learn at least something. Whether it's day trading, scalping, you don't need to scalp. Day trading, it's going to tell you a lot in terms of the vocabulary, the ins, the outs, but day trading is done pretty quick. It's usually opening bell breakouts. But I learned when I learned how to trade stock, it was over 5 years ago, and I learned how to day trade. Number one, when I was looking at how to trade, what kept popping up was day trade stock. So when I searched on the internet, and so I learned how to day trade stock, and believe me, I learned a lot about it, and I learned not to say, I'm not going to touch this with 10-foot pole. I don't want to lose my money real fast. If I'm going to lose, I don't want it done instantly, because there's a lot of competition in day trading. Those guys are souped up to the max. Their computers are souped up, and they work on their internet connection is really fast. The brokerage is super fast, and they have followers. They have followers who follow them in and out of trades. So they get in, and then they tell people, and then it goes up, and then they get out and not tell them, and then after they're out, they tell them, so you're left holding the bag. Not my cup of tea, sorry, but I learned that. I learned that is being done. So number one, I don't want to be sheep. I don't want to be told when to get in and out of trades. And I know some people come here and they want me to tell them what to do. I can't. I cannot. I won't. I don't think it's right to. I will say, I didn't take 5 years of my life to learn a trade to just give it away. Number one. But I will tell you, learn a trade. Take the time that you need to and learn, because it works. It works. The more people who are trading, I think it's just better for the whole market. Crypto, stock, whatever, it's always better. The more people who know about it, and then you know how to protect yourself, your investments. You can have goals, plans, maybe get a second job and devote that little bit of cash every week to a trading fund for yourself, for your retirement, whatever. So learning to trade stock is a very good idea, and plus it'll help to protect yourself if you want to venture into crypto, because crypto is a whole different ballgame. It's kind of like the wild west, and you got to know stuff. And then you got to learn how to trade crypto, which you learn how to trade stock. Again, similar, but whole different world. Believe me, it's an eye opener when you jump into crypto. And yeah, so knowing when to get in and get out, it sounds so easy, but it's not. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, because greed is what gets you in the end. If you get stuck in a trade, and after you're like, oh my, I should have got out. Why didn't I get out? I could have made. It all comes back to one word: good old fashioned greed. Yeah, greed. You're greed. And believe me, you can say that you're not greedy, but I know greed. I can be greedy too. We all can. If you have it in you to want to trade stocks, then you got it in you to be greedy, and you got to control that. And a good technique in trading will help. Believe me, I'm not always right. A lot of people are not always right. They just don't want to admit it. I'll admit it. Why not? Of course, I'm not always right. There's too many variables for one person to be right every single move that they make. There's just too many. It's impossible. And that's why I'm always careful to tell you. I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot tell you if this thing's going to go up, down, or sideways. I can't. I can look at charts. I love charts. And crypto charts and stock trading charts, they look the same, but crypto doesn't trade quite the same way as stock. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. So there's some things that I go bare bones. Like I want to check out volumes. I want to know catalysts. I want to know how it's moving, and are people talking about it? Is it trending? Just real basic things. That's why I say if you learn how to day trade, I'm not telling you to go and day trade. Don't get me wrong here. Learn how these guys are day trading. You're gonna see what they do. They get up in the morning, they're looking at headlines, they're looking, and they're using screeners because they're in and out real quick. I don't need to use screeners here. I'm going longish. Okay, this is not even swing trading. This is now more like investing in a way. Just because the market's down, I'm not getting out of trades. I'm not getting into very few trades, so it feels like investing. But once this thing starts to roll up, it might feel like day trading or swing trading. And I know those rules. I know how to apply those rules to get in and out of certain crypto trades that I will foresee myself getting into. That's why it's important to learn how these guys think, what they're doing in the mornings, what their day's plan scheduled out like. Are they in and out? There's going to be certain times of day, maybe getting trade, because crypto doesn't sleep. See, with the stock market, it closes every day and it's closed on weekends. Crypto's 24/7. So sometimes when things are going to get really, really hot and the China market opens and you're sitting in Canada and you're in bed when China market opens and suddenly your favorite crypto's going through the roof, you don't even know about it. So what are you going to do then? How are you going to be alerted in the middle of the night to get out of your trade? Are you going to put in a sell order that's really high? And if it does go up, it hits it, a lot of things to think about. And this is the great time right now when everything's kind of down to be learning how to trade. I'm serious. Just the overviews, getting a good grasp of it. It's now. And of course, keep it, pay attention to your cryptos that you're into. Watch them like a hawk a bit. So, okay, guys, I rattled on enough. I didn't think I'd go this long. But anyway, not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. And subscribe, like, and share. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.